anyway, so then we'll see if anybody. Will people comment now? Are they going to watch? Setting up the meeting. Yeah, I think we're on now.
Ready to roll.
Yeah, ready to roll. So I suppose I'll just introduce you, Angela, anyway. So welcome everybody to our little live here. We are having a chat with Angela McFadden. She is, well, a former student. You're still going to do some other courses as well, but a former student of the Sports Fitness Academy. Angela has just finished doing her level 4 in sports massage therapy and completed the level 3. Was it 2019? Would that have been right? Was it?
18, 19 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're just going to have a chat with her to hear about her experiences with the Sports Fitness Academy and how she's getting on now with her business and how it's going and so on. So, hello Angela, how are you?
Joanne, I'm good.
So, come here, tell me first of all, I suppose, about, what is it that sparked your interest, or why was it that you wanted to do um sports massage therapy?
Well, I always had an interest in massage, and like most people, loved getting them and receiving them. And then a few years ago, I got into like running, doing a bit of running and exercise and things, and realized I kind of needed them massages more to like keep my body right. And I hadn't worked since 2008.
Okay.
I left school when I was 17. I never did my leaving. And I had worked a short time as a waitress, and then I had worked doing secretarial work for the family business up until 2008 when the recession started. So I was just a stay-at-home mom then from 2008.
Uh-huh.
And I always had one baby at home when another one was starting school. And I says, when the last one, he's 6 now, starts school, I'm going to do something for me, something for myself. And
Yeah.
I wanted to, I suppose, have my own wee business and work my own hours
Yeah.
that would suit me and my family. So I I seen your ad on Facebook, and I would keep scrolling and I would keep scrolling,
Yeah. Go past it.
and eventually I was like, oh, I'm too old or I'm not smart enough. And eventually one day I sent you a message, and that was it. That was the best message I ever sent anyone.
Yeah. So it was the case that you were obviously, you had considered having a wee business for yourself, but I suppose in relation to your business, yes, you wanted to, finance things for your family and stuff like that. But like I remember talking to you initially before you did sign up for the course, and like you said there now, it was more about this was for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was more about me. It was something just for me, something that I could say I could do, that I wasn't just a mom that stayed at home. It was for me. It was a goal I wanted to achieve myself.
Yeah. So starting the course, obviously back then we were fully, practically 100%. Well, I think there was some stuff that was online as well, but we were in-house, as I call it now, in
Yeah,
our sports massage therapy. And how did you find that course?
it was great. Now I remember the first day, and
Yes.
I
Oh,
went
same.
I went home thinking, oh my God, what have you,
I signed up for.
all these big words that I couldn't pronounce, and I was like, what have you signed yourself up for? I was didn't have a clue, but it was so interesting, and I loved the hands-on, and everyone had different ways, different techniques, and doing their massage. And so you were learning even when you were getting a massage, which was the best part of the course,
Yeah.
to lie down and get one yourself. um but just made it just so easy to learn. And I think even what you wouldn't have really thought of, which I wouldn't have thought of before, like you could tell so much from somebody by how they stand or how they walk, like, and
Hmm.
just all just very interesting how our bodies work and how everything's connected.
Yeah. So you found it kind of obviously a little bit overwhelming to begin with, which is always the case with everybody. It's like, what have I
Yeah.
done? But yeah, so you enjoyed the, the teaching styles and the learning and, the
Yes.
support you got. So
Oh, it was a brilliant support between yourself and Arlene, and the class itself. They were all, everyone was lovely. Everyone was on the same boat. We're all learning, and they were all. I'm still good friends with quite a few of them, and we'll be in contact. And they're all great therapists.
yeah, that's for sure. So
Hmm.
then you decided to, you pretty much decided to do the level 4 straight away.
Hmm.
I think you probably had decided that halfway through the level 3 course.
Yeah.
You were just
Uh,
like, "Ah, I'm going to do it."
yeah.
um, so I suppose a little backstory to that is that we had our first workshop, the face-to-face workshop, which happened, I think, in early March. It was just before, it might have been the end of February, early March of last year. It was just before things sort of locked down. And then when it did lock down, it was parked to the side a little bit. So, because we obviously thought that it was going to be like a 2 or 3 week thing, which turned into 9 months. So we obviously moved the level 4 online, which wasn't the ideal situation for you guys, because I suppose for most people, if you're used to doing something in a face-to-face, hands-on environment, it can be quite a difficult change.
Yeah.
So you obviously found that, but tell me about your experience with us moving it online.
Well, I suppose it was great that I was able to get it done and was still able to, study doing it. Um, I'm not great with computers, as you
Yeah.
as you know, and I mind having to get the kids. I was like, how to make a PowerPoint? How do you make a PowerPoint? I don't know how to make a PowerPoint.
Yeah.
But that was all. It was all brilliant because that's something I can use in my business
No.
now. It was difficult in that way, and it was difficult with, I suppose, being in lockdown and the children being about and steady in your ear. There wasn't the proper routine with them.
Mm.
But as for the course, it was so well delivered. We had our Zoom calls once a week. We
Mm.
had the Facebook group, we had a WhatsApp group. So if there was any issues, we could ask, and you the platform, the videos were all put up on the platform, and then we would do the videos ourselves and put them up. And then if something wasn't, if a technique needed to be improved, Arlene would correct us and tell us what else, what we could do to improve it. So no, it was great. It was just so new, the whole online experience, but like everybody in the world, they've had to get used to this online experience.
I know. I know. Yeah. Well, I suppose it was a learning curve for us in the academy, especially for the level 4 as well. And I suppose, one of the things that came out of you guys doing that level 4 is that we did have to make adjustments to how we delivered it, which was really good for us. And I suppose really good for you too as well. So you sort of got that extra attention on that. And then
Yeah.
when we opened up again, or when things kind of opened up again at the end of the summer and then into September, then you managed to get back in and do your final assessments. So,
Yes.
how did you feel after getting all that done?
It was great. It was great even to get in to see everyone face to
Yeah.
face, like, and no, and it was like our final assessment. I was so nervous beforehand, but it's just, you just always put everyone so much at ease, like that. You kind of forgot you were in an assessment and you were just yapping away. No, it was great, and I didn't think when lockdown started that I would have had my qualification at the end of 2020. I thought, oh, this is going to
Yeah.
be put on hold. So when I got the message from you on the 23rd of December there with my
Yeah.
cert, it was just a brilliant early Christmas present to have that done and completed.
I know. Yeah, it's amazing. It's a great achievement, you know.
I know, I keep telling everyone. I'm amazing.
Exactly. So tell us a little bit about your business, because obviously you started that after completing the level three. It was sort of between the level three and level four, and obviously lockdown and everything in between. But besides all of that, tell us about setting that up and how you're going with it.
Well, I started up first of all from home, and then we did up a clinic down in Mulford, just beside Bodyworks Gym and beside the Mulford Mart. I have a wee clinic down there. So I had just opened, and I was on my second day, and we went into lockdown, and it was closed. And I opened up again then in July, and I have amazing clients. Every time I open, business is just thriving, and I have the same ones. It's just, I feel great when someone comes in and they're in pain, or they're just that wee bit down, and by the time they go out, they're totally different. Their spirits are up, and that's the main thing. That's what I like. I like to see people feeling better when they leave.
Yeah. So you get something out of it too.
Yeah, exactly. But no, I've a lot of recurring clients that just come for their wee monthly maintenance, as the name says.
Maintenance massages.
Yes.
Excellent. And then obviously you did progress, students don't have to complete a level four in order to open up a business. You can do it with the level three. But what would you say is the difference in having that additional knowledge?
Oh, there's a big difference. For your level four, you can deal more with injuries and preventing them, whereas the level three, I suppose, it's just maintenance, maintaining the body and the muscles. But no, level four, you learn so much more with your soft tissue release and your trigger pointing and all the different techniques that can really benefit someone. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's really interesting, the different things, different techniques for the different issues people have.
Yeah. So you found it has benefited your clients too.
Oh, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely now.
Yeah. Well, excellent. So, do you have any other things to say in relation to, people that are on the fence, like you, scrolling through, seeing those posts and thinking, well, maybe I could do that, or I'm not smart enough, or I'm too old for that, or whatever. What would you say to them?
Do it. Just click that button and send that message. It'll be the best thing you ever did. Even if you never start your own business out of it, you'll always have something that you did for yourself.
Yeah, and you've learned something for yourself.
Yes, you've learned something for yourself. You're never too old.
No, that's for sure. Anyway, thank you so much, Angela, for coming on our we Facebook Live and telling us your story. And I hope whenever we come out of this lockdown that your business does thrive even more so. That they're queuing up outside the door in 2 meter
Yeah.
distances. But yeah, so thank you so much. You've been an amazing student. Well, I know you're not finished. You are planning to do a few more other things too, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely. I'm hoping to do the dry needling with you now. Had
Yeah.
to get my level 4 first, so I can stick needles in them all now. Hopefully, when you get opened up again and learn that.
Yeah. And yeah, we'll chat to everybody soon again.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.